everyone, in this video I'll pronounce two fricative sounds and one affricate sound. I'll say three words. First I will say each one incorrectly, then I'll say it correctly. I'm going to start with F sound. Forward, forward. Future, future. Fun, fun. Now I'll pronounce the English sound B. Revolve, revolve. Receive, receive. Very, very. Visit, visit. This time I'll pronounce the ch sound. Fortune, fortune. Chocolate, chocolate. Choice, choice. Thank you.
Hi teacher, I am going to present you the fricatives and affricate sounds. The first fricative sound is sh. The first word mispronounced is wash. The correct pronunciation is wash. The second word is chosen. The correct pronunciation is chosen. The third word is sharpener. The correct pronunciation is sharpener. The second sound in the fricative is j. The first word mispronounced is gorgeous. The correct pronunciation is gorgeous. The second word is engage. The correct pronunciation is engage. The third word is measure. The correct pronunciation is measure. Now, I am going to present you the affricate sounds. The first affricate sound is j. The first word mispronounced is budget. The correct pronunciation is budget. The second word is hump. The correct pronunciation is jump. The third word is judge. The correct pronunciation is judge. The second affricate sound is ch. The first example is fortune. The correct pronunciation is fortune. The second word is chair. The correct pronunciation is chair. And the final example is teacher. The correct pronunciation is teacher. Thank you.
Hello, teacher. My name is Wellington. I will be explaining the fricative. So, we have three words: thrash, teeth, think. Now, they have a mispronunciation and a correct pronunciation, so let's go over them. First off, normally people pronounce thrash as trash, but it's actually pronounced thrash, thrash. Teeth, as in tit, teeth, but it's actually teeth, teeth. It's not tink, tink, but think, think. That is the correct pronunciation of these fricative words. All right, now let's go over with these three words with the v sound. Let's check out first the mispronunciation, and then let's correct them one by one. Let's start out with the first one. Many people pronounce it as in these, but it's actually these. The second word, some people mispronounce it as in load, but it's actually loathe, loathe. And the last word, many people confuse it as in mother, but it's actually mother. These are three examples of the fricative th sound. And as it says right here, Spanish speakers tend to replace the th with a th or s. Okay. Okay. Now let's finish off with the sound. Air. Now this sound does not exist in Spanish, so we're only going to be checking out words in English, right? First off, let's check out once again the mispronunciation first and then the correct pronunciation one by one. So the first one, some people or mostly Spanish speakers may tend to pronounce it as in understand, understand, but it's actually understand, understand. The second word, and this is a very common misconception and mispronunciation, some people tend to pronounce it as in cat, cat, but it's actually cat, cat. And the most common error of all, some people pronounce it as apple, 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 but it's actually apple, apple. That is the correct pronunciation of the vowel a sound. Thank you, teacher. That is all for my part. Once again, my name is Wellington. I'll see you next class.
Hi teacher, my name is Giuliana Diaz and today we are gonna see some fricatives. First, the fricative s. The fricative s, we have some words like sausages, which is not the correct pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is sausages. Sun. The correct pronunciation is sun. Zip. The correct pronunciation is zip. Then we have words like zipper, which is not the correct pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is zipper. Zebra. The correct pronunciation is zebra. Zero. The correct pronunciation is zero. Thank you. Now we're going to talk about the affricative J. The first word is bad head, which is not the correct pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is budget. The next word is whiz, which is not the correct pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is juice. The next word is giant, which is not the correct pronunciation. The correct pronunciation is giant. Thank you, teacher.
The pronunciation practice the phonemes, the fricative hum, the hospital, here, and happy. The fricative j in this sound is usually close, and in Spanish influence your main hair and the softer patal fricative. In these examples, yard, yellow, and yes. And the vowel I is the triptone I and A. Example words hire, fire, and choir.